Well, let me ask you a fun question. What is the feeling like when you walk into a home with somebody and your client? It's the first time they've seen the finished product, and you see their eyes light up and a smile come on their face because they're so excited about what they're seeing. What is that feeling like?
That's a great question. I don't say that the finished product is my ultimate pleasure or reward. It's always come down to, at the end, do I have a good relationship with the people? It really does. I've learned that about myself. It's not just a thing to do and it's a box check. Like when we get to the end of a project, I've been asked before, hey, how do you feel when you get to the end of a project? Like, you did all that, like you were part of all that, and the team, and I can't personally take ownership in that. I could share in the totality of everybody that was involved. I mean, everybody was involved in that. All the way to, the customer, all the way down to the guy who spread the final dirt for the grass seed. And everything in between. It's those moments when the customer walks in and they're just like, wow, But you know what's even better than that? When you come back for dinner, they invite you back for dinner or coffee or just to hang out, and after they've moved in. See, after people move in, it goes from being a house to a home. And then you see the kids in their rooms and like, oh, Mr. Marty, let me show you my room. And, and oh yeah, I got all my baseball trophies, or I got all my dolls, or I got all my, stuff. And the husband's like, yeah, look at my garage, man. I'm like, yeah, you should have made it twice the size you made. He goes, yeah, I know, right? But I couldn't afford it. And, and the wife's like, I love my kitchen, but my favorite room in the house is the way I designed my laundry room. You talk about being mind blowing. I've heard that a lot. Like, I love my laundry room, or I love my pantry. We put these bifold swinging doors in pantries. You walk in and the light kicks on. You don't even got to look for the switch. And the wife's like, man, I'm so glad you told me to put that in. Or I'm so glad you told us about the one that really, really, we built this huge house. Expensive home, beautiful home. The view for days on the side of a mountain. All the way through the valley up on Dunlap and Fredonia Mountain, for Chris and Stuart Vaughn. And Chris, massive pantry, massive. All closet. All system in there and everything.
You could live in it.
You could, yeah. It was massive. Any woman. I'll say that any woman would love to have that pantry, and I would love to have that pantry. Her Costco door. She backs into the garage, opens her trunk, opens her Costco door, grabs her groceries, and just slides them in to the pantry. And she closes her Costco door, goes in the house, and then goes into her pantry, and it's all in there. Like, she didn't have to carry it into the house, around, into the pantry, and go back out. Like, she just Costco doored it all right into so the home is designed right, where the pantry backs up to the garage. She's like, what? Like,
why isn't everybody do that?
She goes, out of the whole house, that was probably the best thing you ever suggested, was putting a Costco door right here. And I said, I think you kind of brought that up, that you wanted one of those, and we just made it happen. And I can't, I can't take credit for that, right? I'm just not that guy. The humility, I think, is what comes out the most for me, because just the responsibility that what we're doing for families. Like, it's the entire family. We get to meet the kids. We form relationships with all these different people, and it's just humbling. It's humbling. We get outside of, when we serve others, right? That's the beauty of serving others. When we start serving others and we start doing for others, even though there's some compensation along the way in this scenario, right? It is business, but there's a big service and serving others and a lot of times we'll go the extra. We'll do the extra thing, and nah, don't worry about a change order. Hey guys, let's just do this. And we do that. That comes up, and we just want to just serve others and really get to the end of the project and say, yeah, you know what, we did good by these people. I have to look in the mirror every day, and I lived that law enforcement life, that negative, evil world for so many years. I get I get to live my life differently now, and choosing to focus on the good and the beautiful instead of the bad and the ugly. And that's a true blessing for me. It's been therapeutic. It truly is. Evan, I just want you to know that I just appreciate you and coming here and doing this stuff for us, and being the guy who puts his social media stuff out. I mean, we don't, at this point in time, we're not doing any other real marketing, but we're busy enough just by doing this. Referrals, and Patrick coming from pastoral work and missions work and having that guy I can go to and accountability and looking to Patrick when things get tough. It's not driving us apart, it's bringing us together. And we've got the right people in place. We got people getting down and when it's time to roll up our sleeves, we get down and we get in there and we get dirty and we do what we got to do. Because I'm not going to tell anybody this is going to be an easy project or this is going to be a great experience. You might have some tears and we might have some blood, but we're gonna do what we need to do, and it's how we respond in those moments and what we do next that's more important. We accept the situation, we analyze a process, and then we actively implement what comes next, and we have follow through, and we keep going.
Well, you got me excited to see the Vaughn's pantry now.
Oh.
When you started talking about pantries and laundry rooms, I immediately thought of Kim and Dave's house, and I thought of that pantry. I walked in, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" I mean, it was huge, you know. And then the laundry room was so cool. Like I love the colors in there.
Yeah.
And I'll overlay those on the video so people can see them. But
yeah,
those are some of my favorite things.
Well, and the cool part about that is this: that's Kim's laundry room, Kim's pantry. That's Chris's pantry. It's Chris's laundry room. See, it's their house. They get to decide what they want. And it's our job to do it. Mm-hmm. Bottom line.
Sure.
You know, it doesn't matter what color they like, what this they like, what that they like. That goes all the way back to what I talked about earlier. We work together and we work with individuals who choose to be a team. And it's our job to work with the client who's an individual. Typically it's one or two people making decisions, and they got to figure it out, and then they get to tell us, and then we get to figure it out, and then we all get to work together, and we get to go, and we get to go to the goal. And I don't care if they want purple cabinets with rainbow paint on the wall. I mean, we're going to make it look good. It's going to be the most beautiful purple cabinets and rainbow paint on the wall you ever saw. Because we care. We care that we're giving them what and we do our best, and we want to be excellent at that.